Yo, what's up guys? Pigmento here. Today we got another VOD review. This time this is Turtle Tavern. He plays top 20 in solo FNCS Invitational, and in the Dream Hack Anaheim tournament he plays top 10 as well. So he's a good solo player. He goes to that island down on the very south, a little bit on the right side of that map. That island separated from everywhere by that weather station. That's where he goes. He splits it with someone else in the solo FNCS, and we can take a look at his loot. It's pretty good. It's actually really good. I would love this loadout. The RPG looks great with the 7 rockets. He got the floppers because he was able to fish on the island. He's got the shield. He's all ready. So let's see how he plays this mid game. Nothing exciting. Early game, he didn't tag anyone. He didn't fight. He looted and left. So he pushed up to the hill that's right next to it, and this is great for Surge. So this is probably a Storm Surge plan, because this hill's in zone. He just boated on over. He's probably just going to sit on this hill and get Storm Surge, and they'll probably be good for the game. So let's watch. There's a kid below. Whew, that's scary. Heavy sniper. No tags though, a little unfortunate. But that's alright. He's going to get to the top of this hill, get great elevation on everyone. You can see there's 3 other players around him. He's respecting the heavy sniper. I like that. But he's probably going to be able to get tags on one of these 3 kids around him. Like there's one kid below him too. We'll see how this plays out. Nice blocking off the other hill. He saw there's someone up there. He doesn't want to get tagged or heavy sniped. There were no heavy snipers over there, so just tag. But I like it. He's just gathering information because he needs Surge. And this game, there may not be too heavy Surge, but it's always good to stay above, stay safe. Especially with this good a loot. You definitely do not want to die Storm Surge. But yeah, anyways, everyone is wearing the skin right here. This is the Search and Destroy skin or something that came out. It is like the most popular skin now. I don't know, we see TurtleTavern, you wearing it. Oop. We got Arkham wearing it. We have, I think Scented wears it. Symmetrical was wearing it, I believe. Like, it's the skin. It's the skin. Maybe it'll come back in the shop. I think it was only out for like 1 week or something when the Search and Destroy was out. So if it comes back, that'll fund a whole nother tournament, bro. But anyways, so I will be posting a tips and tricks video later this week for solo FNCS. So I will talk about a few things right now that I may talk more in depth on later. So the Storm Surge plan, that's a huge one. You need to make sure you have a plan, and you need to know how much Storm Surge you're gonna need. So in this case, solo game, this is not the first game of the tournament, so Storm Surge is probably gonna be not as good, or like there's not gonna be as many people alive as is the later game. People don't stop trying as much, or they just start W King. That's what typically happens. And so for this, he may need 100 damage and tags. Right now he has 0. He knows that. He's got his internal Storm Surge clock. He's like, oh, I'm below. I know I'm below. That's why he's looking everywhere. He's looking through that ramp. He's looking around. He's looking at every possible angle. The main thing I would be doing, I'd probably be looking at Misty. That's a big POI. I'm assuming there'd be more people there. Someone lingering or somebody rotating in trying to get some extra loot. Sees this player. Ooh. Oh no. Needs to work on the Kovacs. But I will tell you guys. Oh, that's a good dink there. Good stuff, good stuff. If you need to work on this long range aim, you can go in creative and just go really far from your friend and say, hey, yo, just run in circles, do a little building, whatnot, like a real situation, and then you can actually practice your long range aim. Look, they're 100 above because he got a little more than 100 damage. So we'll see. It's going to drop for sure. 76 people alive. But yeah, this hill is great for Storm Surge. See how you can see everyone? So if you can incorporate a hill into your Storm Surge plan, guess what? You're going to be getting some pretty easy Surge. Just like Tavern is doing right now. Another thing I'd like to talk about, maybe you guys can leave in the comments, where do you put your shotgun? Like, I'd assume he was a controller player if I didn't know who he was. Like, the pump in the 4th slot, RPG in the 1st slot. That's interesting. I don't know his binds. It must be, the binds must be different. I don't know what to say. That's very interesting. Floppers and the shields. Dude, I like putting all the heals together, you know, if I can. That kind of triggers me, dude. But, anyways, so Storm Surge, he's good on. For this circle, at least. Maybe I'm thinking of some other things. He's a very good mechanical player. I think you guys will see that. He's also smart. He knows when to take height. He showed this in a DreamHack tournament. That was great performance by him. He knows how to use his power weapons, such as the RPG Heavy Sniper. Because that's another big thing. Don't let your power weapons go unused. If you have an RPG with 7 rockets, don't save all the rockets till an endgame. Don't use them all up. But, especially if someone just hops in your box, like especially this season, in this last one, with the heavy snipers, they can just boom right in, and you can't use your RPG once they're in your box. And maybe they'll kill you. So you don't want to die having 0 used rockets. That's the worst thing ever. So if you're like, hey, I can get this guy focused, maybe a possibility for a kill, maybe just shoot 1 RPG at him. See what's going to happen. Especially if you have 7 or 7. But right now, he's saving them, which is smart, because there's no one that can get focused if he RPGs them. They're also great defensively. If some kid is just trying to push you, I'm sure that RPG will just get him out of there. He's like, oh, this guy's an RPG. I'm just going to leave him alone. Unless they are a super W key controller player. Then they may push you. But if it's the average Joe, they're probably going to back off. Anyways, he has an edge zone right now, but he's staying on this position, which is smart. It's the elevation. You just got to stay on the elevation like this, especially if he moves. He's going to get a little focus maybe because there is a brick base to his right on the hill. Anyways, ammo crates. In solos, you guys gotta be getting ammo crates. No one else, like, you don't have a team to open these. You don't have teammates to drop you ammo, you know? So this is all the ammo you got for the rest of the game unless you get a pick. And you need, see, like, he's used probably 2 clips of ammo. So he used 60 ammo already trying to get Surge. Oh, that's good tags. So if you don't have ammo, you can't get Surge. You're kind of screwed. You're going to have to hop in someone's box. Also about hopping in someone's box. I'll talk about more in this video that's coming out this week. But you got to hop, like if you're going to hop in someone's box and push them, you got to do it not when Storm Surge is active, not 10 seconds before. You got to do it like a whole minute before so you have time to get some tags and you're not like stuck. Like, oh no, I have to push him right now because Storm Surge is hitting me, you know? Like at that point, it's too late. That's a little hopeless. Because they can just hold their wall and wait for you to just die to Storm Surge. So, it's going to be really hard at that point. Another thing I will be talking about, a lot of Storm Surge. Because if you are in these high level games, it's really important. Like, you're going to die a lot to Storm Surge. I think especially, there's going to be more placement. So, like, especially the DreamHack tournament, you get 1 placement point every place after 50th place. You'll get 1 point. So 49th, you'll get 2 points. 48, 3 points, right? It does get there's a little exception. If you win, you get 60 points. And then each kill is worth 5. So, kills are worth less. And placement is a lot more. So I think Storm Surge is going to be huge this next season. So these guys really got to be prepared. Another thing, little secret, we got zones. Zones love hills, okay? So if you're on a hill, edge zone, that's another thing. Like, you don't want to move off the hill to lose your elevation, but you're also, beam, you're very likely to pull the next zone. So, that's a little thing to know, because that's what Booga did in his World Cup. He was on that hill, he was edge zone, he was barely in, and he pulled half and half. And it's like, everyone's like, whoa, you got so lucky. And he said, oh yeah, I knew. But it was a little bit lucky, and it was a little bit he knew there's a higher chance for the zone to fall to a mountain, but it didn't need to be his mountain, right? So that's something to keep in mind. But look at what good positioning he has right now. He's probably gonna follow someone's tarp, go down the mountain. Oh my god, dude, he's just waiting up here. He beamed the other kid. He beamed this kid. Now he's dancing, right? He's that happy. I don't. The only thing I'm curious about, why is he not getting that loot? I feel bad for these kids. You realize if you're up on this hill, just chilling in this base, they're not really gonna know you're here. So you can easily get some free kills like he did, or a ton of storm surge. Look at this loot. Oh no, the pump shotgun. It is missed, bro. Sadness. Building in metal because he knows that this guy has metal. Probably max metal. So, and that guy probably did have max metal. So, that was a good idea. If you're building over to a body and they were pretty sacked, I think like that person, build over with metal. You can probably get metal off their body. Very nice. Now he's gonna have some extra metal, 130 extra. Nice. So now you can build a whole base. That was a great impact frag. Look, now his AR ammo's up. Unfortunately, no rockets, but now he can spray a lot of kids, get him focus. No more heals, but just the mats. Low refresh. He was very conservative with his mats though earlier, so he didn't really spend many. I have a feeling he's gonna pull zone. Oh, I should have looked at the battle map. It's all good. It's all good. Let's take a look. We'll take a look at the battle map right now, really quick. Almost forgot about it. Okay, so he landed. Let's move around. He landed at Tavern's Island. He went around up the hill, came this way, and he goes this way, runs up the hill. That's where he saw him, and then he gets a kill right there on that kid there. And then it looks like he pads down to here. Something silly happens. Yeah, he must be padding. So maybe a multiple pads that pulls over here. Okay, okay. So he's not gonna pull zone. But yeah, look at this. The zone's pretty far. Cannot lie. Interesting. That's a good use of the metal. He can just build out. He can get more angles, and people can't push him as easily because kids may run up to you and try and kill you because they may think you have a launch pad. But he doesn't. He's just trying to look for one. I feel like he easily could look. That's a free rotate, but he does end up getting a pad. But let's go drone free really quick. Okay, good. It didn't take me to Narnia. I feel like through here, you can use some builds. That's a pretty free rotate. Like, look at, there's no one here. So if he did not find a pad, he'd have a very easy rotate. There's just one kid, but look, he left. There's no one between him and over here. So let's see. Right now, my camera is in zone. So then he'd slide down this hill. That's a very free rotate. Maybe he should have went by foot, but he was pretty lucky. He did find a launch pad. So let's see what he did here. Goes for the high pad. I guess it's okay. And they land on this log, so it's super high up. I see a lot of people, what they do, if they see someone ramp up like that, they land right under the ramp. So that's something we saw Symmetrical do it actually as well. Yeah, he's gonna save the flopper as well, because he could get 3 more ticks of, or 2 more, yeah, 3 more ticks of zone if he pops it later while he's in zone or something. So I'm predicting he's gonna do flopper play, RPG down height. That's what I'm thinking. Right now, let's talk about it again. I talk about it a lot. This is 5th circle close. This is endgame. I don't like the names. But look how this is kind of the hill, the edge of the hill. So everyone is here. And this is the part of zone that was already in. It was in the safe zone. And then this was all the storm. You can see a storm is receding from here. There's no one. There's no one. So if you want to just be as far away from people, you go to the part that was just uncovered and was in the storm. Now in the safe zone. Hope that makes sense. Alright, we're going to get the moving zone. He's got it pretty close. I think everyone has it pretty close to zone. I mean, here's the thing though. Sure, dead side did not pull a good moving zone, but that's random. It's always random. You could have pulled a better one. It just depends. It looks like, though, it is going up the hill again. Maybe? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. We'll see. So he's definitely waiting for a pad. He's on... Oh, sorry. He's on the most congested side. And it's pretty likely for him to find pad. He has 405 above because he got those beams on the hill. He's gonna follow this guy's dart probably. Yep. Break in, recycle their tarp. You just gotta be careful. Sometimes they may stick around their tarp, but usually not. But look at this. He has 130 builds almost. Now 120. And this is the end game. So this is amazing. He's probably gonna follow his tarp again. Ah, no, he stopped. That's all good. If that guy was to keep moving, I would have followed that tarp as well. Alright, we got a little replay. Oof. That's all good. Now it looks like he's close to zone. Probably a couple more boxes in. He's going to gather information in cone. This is what we've seen all the pro players do. Mid-rotate on a moving zone. They look in their cone and they go, oh, okay. And then they go. And then look, he's trying to take height now. RPG. RPG's himself down as well. But that was the height guy. I would say low and then RPG. Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't know, I was really trying to chase height right there. Don't think that was the best idea. I think he probably realized that too, so that's why he went back down. Look, he has 70 builds. There's no need to rush it. I'm surprised he didn't look at height. Oh, actually, he did see that guy. He ran below him. The guy, he tried to push his box. That was the guy on height before. So he knew there was no one. That's good awareness. And free height right now. And with the RPG, he could probably... I'd RPG that kid in the front of zone. That kid's a little scary, maybe. Just send him flying. He's watching for flopper players right now. He sees breaking in the zone. Nice, good kill on Riverson. But on height, if you have mats, you're good. Oh, here's the grappler as well, so you gotta be careful. Oh, there's a kid on him. That's not good. He's probably gonna grab, see if there's extra floppers. Honestly, I really do not think it was worth going for that. He had 360 mats. He was already on height. So now you gotta go mid ground. And now you gotta look to RPG height. But look, like, he was on height with 360 mats. Now he's on low ground with 120 mats. That was not a good play. But, see, he's gonna get killed with the RPG. No, he is not. I'd say just stay up here, keep RPGing, because he's got 7 rockets. If he doesn't use them, they're just wasted, so. Yeah, just RPG, RPG, RPG. I think that's the play right now. He doesn't want to risk anything. Maybe save 1 RPG for a little bit later. Oh, good kill. There we go. Apparently his rockets were bugged. Maybe he had max. I don't know. Great way to use his power weapons. I feel like he could have used his power weapons sooner. I feel like he could have saved mats by playing mid ground and then RPGing height. So height's knocked down. You know, more shambles. And then they won't crank up again because he was like right next to height and then he RPG'd him. Honestly, I don't think that was the play. I think he could have saved many mats, been a little more efficient. Great way to get the dub. Power weapon RPG. That really came in clutch. Really came in clutch. But other than that, I think that was pretty good. And maybe going for that loot. I think that was a little too greedy. I mean, he still won the game, but you know, he kind of lost some mats in the process. Lost some health and shields as floppers, which maybe he could have used on height. But anyways, this is TurtleTavern. You got top 20 in the solo FNCS. If you need any help, you can send me a DM on Discord. Oh dear, capital O H space capital D EER hashtag 6896. Send me a DM if you need any help. You want any tips for solos? I can definitely help you out. And this has been it. If you guys want to support me, you can use code Pigmento in the 49 item shop. Epic partner. And that's it.